The Community Development Department has listened to what builders, architects, and developers want for city services and has made changes, resulting in faster approvals for projects. Here are the details.
The city is streamlining the permit process for several reasons. One, to make us more efficient, and efficiency means more time is saved, more work can be done, shorter turnaround times for developers.
The value in streamlining the review process is to provide a degree of certainty to the development community so that when they come in with a business expansion or a new business project, they can bank on the timelines that it will take for the city to release permits.
Last week, the Community Development Department had an open house where we brought together city staff along with real estate developers, engineers, architects in the private sector to get together and see what's going on with the department, see the direction that we're heading in, and talk about some of the changes that have taken place.
So the participants were engaged, they asked questions, they showed interest in what the process was. They had ideas about ways to improve the process.
The outcome, I think, was pretty positive. I think we're all on the same page as to what's happening here now, and it's good to see people kind of working together and getting on the same page and communicating with one another.
In the past, the permitting process in the city of Bend was fraught with problems. There were issues with staff in terms of not really being public servants, and very costly and time-consuming.
It wasn't uncommon for a more complex project to take upwards to a year from application to final building permits. Now we're able to do that process sometimes in a third of that time. So within 3 months, if you have a very well-positioned application, we can get from beginning to end within 3 months.
In the past, it was a linear process. You had to pass through planning to get the building, to get the traffic, et cetera, et cetera.
Today we have a concurrent process in which many steps can be started at the same time and concluded at the same time in a much shorter period of time.
So it should step up quite readily the time period that it takes to get through a permit process.
The advantages of having a streamlined process is that not only does it save time, but the old adage, time is money, comes into play. So the quicker businesses and developers can get through a process, the quicker they can move on to the construction of the project and actually start realizing the benefits of it.
Yeah, I mean, our clients are looking for things to get done very quickly these days because of the cost of money, the cost of development.
With regard to SDCs, which are systems development charges, it used to be that developers had to pay all that in one big lump sum prior to a project. But now we have a 0% financing program whereby those SDC costs can be deferred until the project is completed and starts to generate income.
Well, having a streamlined permitting process is very valuable in marketing the city of Bend to new developers. That they know that they can come to the city, they have a guaranteed process, they have defined process, and they can get through it quickly.
Time will tell. We're just starting this system, but it looks good to me.
This allows EDCO and our business advocate to work with not only the local business community, but businesses contemplating moving to Bend, and having that certainty of review and understood firm timelines really provides a benefit to these businesses.